Jagmeet Singh is under fire like never before. Canadians are furious after Pierre Poilievre exposed Singh's $2 million pension plan, a golden parachute he's clinging to, while the rest of the country struggles to make ends meet. But that's just the beginning. In this video, we'll reveal how Singh's pension scandal is tied to his alliance with Trudeau, why furious protesters gathered outside his Burnaby office, and the shocking sign they left behind that has everyone talking. And if you think Singh's luxury lifestyle doesn't match his men of the people image, wait until you see the clip of him being called out in Parliament. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Stay tuned as we break down how Singhs, greed, hypocrisy, and betrayal of Canadians are sparking outrage across the country, and why Pierre Poilievre is leading the charge to hold him accountable.
So why is Jagmeet Singh making the entire country wait for him to get his pension?
That's the question on everyone's mind. Why is Singh clinging to power while Canadians are struggling? Let's dive into the details and expose the truth behind Singh's $2 million pension scandal and his alliance with a collapsing Liberal government. Let's start with the $2 million pension that has Canadians furious. Pierre Poilievre has revealed that Jagmeet Singh is holding Trudeau's government together, not for the people, but for his own financial gain. Here's how it works. Singh needs to stay in office until 2025 to qualify for his $2 million pension. That's why he's been propping up Trudeau's government, even as Canadians demand change. But now, with Trudeau stepping down, Singh's motives are under even greater scrutiny. Is he really fighting for Canadians, or just for his own golden parachute?
And that's the leader of the NDP. Will he put the country ahead of his pension and vote for a carbon tax election now?
Poilievre isn't pulling any punches. He's calling out Singh for putting his pension ahead of the country. And how does Singh respond? By deflecting and denying, as always.
Another tired old lie that Pierre Poilievre likes to say, and it's a lie that he uses to distract from the facts.
Classic Singh. Call it a lie, avoid the truth, and hope Canadians don't notice. But Canadians are noticing. They're seeing through the excuses and realizing that Singh's priorities are all about himself, not the people he claims to fight for.
Jagmeet Singh is in a coalition with Trudeau. Why? Because Singh needs to go until 2025 before he becomes eligible for his pension.
Think about that. Singh is keeping Trudeau's government afloat just to secure his $2 million pension. While Canadians are struggling to pay for groceries, Singh is counting the days until his golden retirement fund kicks in. It's hypocrisy at its finest, and Canadians are paying the price for his greed. From skyrocketing grocery bills to unaffordable housing, Singh's alliance with Trudeau has made life harder for everyone. But now, with Trudeau stepping down, Singh's actions are under the microscope like never before. Hypocrisy and the luxury lifestyle. But the $2 million pension isn't the only thing exposing Jagmeet Singh's hypocrisy. Let's talk about his luxurious lifestyle. Singh claims to be a champion of the working class, but his actions tell a very different story. Here's Singh, the so-called man of the people, flashing a Rolex and cruising around in a BMW because nothing screams for the people quite like luxury branding. How can someone who claims to fight for the working class justify flaunting luxury brands while Canadians are struggling to afford basic necessities? It's a slap in the face to the very people he claims to represent. Here's Singh again, strutting through town with a Versace bag and a watch that probably costs more than most Canadians' monthly rent. The irony is as rich as his taste in accessories. And if that wasn't enough, here's Singh arriving at Parliament in a Maserati. Singh's obsession with luxury isn't just out of touch, it's downright insulting. While Canadians are cutting back on groceries, Singh is living like a celebrity. And it's not just about the optics, it's about the message it sends. How can Singh claim to represent the working class when he's more focused on flaunting his wealth?
And then you have his friend, the Maserati Marxist over there.
Singh has even been called the Maserati Marxist, a nickname that perfectly captures the contradiction between his words and his actions. Canadians are waking up to the truth. Singh's lifestyle isn't just hypocritical, it's a betrayal of the very values he claims to stand for. And when you combine that with his $2 million pension scandal, it's clear that Singh's priorities are all about himself, not the people. Singh's hypocrisy is on full display, and Canadians are fed up. But it doesn't stop there. Let's talk about how Singh's alliance with Trudeau has made life harder for everyone, and what Trudeau's resignation means for Canada's future. Before we continue, can I ask for a quick favor? If you're enjoying this video, consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, over 98% of viewers watch without subscribing. It's completely free and really helps us keep making great content for you. If you've already hit that button, thank you. Now let's get back to it. Trudeau's resignation and Singh's political gamble. Justin Trudeau's resignation has sent shockwaves through Canadian politics. But for Jagmeet Singh, it's more than just a political shakeup, it's a direct threat to his survival. For years, Singh has tied his political fortunes to Trudeau's government, propping it up in exchange for influence and, let's be honest, his own $2 million pension. But now, with Trudeau stepping down, Singh's gamble is falling apart.
And then obviously you've got the big one here, Jagmeet Trudeau's puppet. There's a few more here we can't read.
That's the question on everyone's mind. Without Trudeau, Singh is left exposed. His alliance with the Liberals has been the foundation of his strategy. But now, with Trudeau gone, Singh is facing a political crisis of his own making. Singh's support for Trudeau's policies, like the carbon tax and massive government spending, has made life harder for Canadians. And now, with Trudeau out of the picture, Singh is being forced to answer for the consequences of those decisions. But instead of taking responsibility, Singh is doubling down, clinging to power, and hoping Canadians won't notice the cracks in his leadership.
Knew that the NDP leader had sold out the people and signed on to a costly coalition with this carbon tax prime minister to tax people's food, punish their work, double their housing costs, and unleash crime in their community.
Canadians are tired of excuses. They're tired of politicians like Singh who talk about helping the working class but fail to deliver real solutions. And now, with Trudeau gone, Singh's leadership is being tested like never before. Will he step up and fight for Canadians, or will he continue to put his own interests first? So far, the answer seems clear. Public outrage and Singh's leadership crisis. While Trudeau's resignation has shaken the political landscape, the protests outside Jagmeet Singh's Burnaby office reveal a deeper issue. Canadians are losing faith in his leadership. The signs are everywhere, literally. Protesters outside Singh's office are holding up signs that call him a sellout, a puppet, and a leader who's out of touch with the struggles of everyday Canadians.
You know what it's like. Yeah, we had to tell them, show them a good example, what it's like. I said,
These protests aren't just about Singh's alliance with Trudeau, they're about his failure to connect with the people he claims to represent. Canadians are struggling with rising costs, unaffordable housing, and a healthcare system in crisis. And what has Singh done? He spent more time defending Trudeau's government than fighting for the people who elected him. Singh's leadership crisis isn't just about policy, it's about trust. Canadians are realizing that Singh's words don't match his actions. He talks about fighting for the working class, but his luxurious lifestyle and political decisions tell a different story. The anger is real and it's growing. Canadians are tired of empty promises and political games. They want real leadership, and they're not seeing it from Jagmeet Singh. And with Trudeau gone, Singh can no longer hide behind the Liberal government. He's being forced to face the consequences of his decisions, and the backlash is only getting louder.
Take a pause if anything goes on. If it's not, I'll say it's real.
Prime Minister's
Hey, listen, if you're homophobic, keep it to yourself. Your homophobia is very
These protests are a wake-up call, not just for Singh, but for the entire NDP. If Singh continues down this path, his political future and the future of his party could be in serious jeopardy. Canadians are demanding change, and they're not willing to wait until 2025 to get it. The fallout and what's next for Singh. With Trudeau gone and public outrage growing, Jagmeet Singh is facing the biggest challenge of his political career. His alliance with the Liberals has left him vulnerable. His leadership is being questioned, and Canadians are demanding real change. The protests outside his Burnaby office are just the beginning. Across the country, Canadians are waking up to the reality of Singh's leadership, or lack thereof. The question now is, can Singh survive this political storm?
corrupted bastard. Want to say something? What? You want to say something? Say nothing? You got something to say?
Singh's political future is hanging by a thread. His alliance with Trudeau has alienated voters. His luxury lifestyle has exposed his hypocrisy, and his failure to address the real issues facing Canadians has left him isolated. But the fallout doesn't stop with Singh. The NDP itself is at a crossroads. With Singh at the helm, the party's credibility is being called into question. Can the NDP recover from this, or will Singh's leadership drag the party down with him? Meanwhile, Pierre Poilievre is gaining momentum, positioning himself as the voice of frustrated Canadians. While Singh clings to power, Poilievre is offering a clear alternative, one that resonates with voters who feel abandoned by the current government.
The NDP leader sold out Canadians to sign on to a costly coalition that doubled the debt, doubled the housing costs, sent 2 million people to food banks and 1,800 tent encampments. He voted 24 times for the carbon tax.
The contrast couldn't be clearer. While Singh is focused on securing his pension and maintaining his alliance with the Liberals, Poilievre is connecting with Canadians who are desperate for change. And that's the real story here. Singh's political survival isn't just about him, it's about the future of Canadian politics. Will Canadians continue to tolerate hypocrisy and broken promises, or will they demand something better? One thing is certain, the pressure on Singh is only going to grow. The protests, the backlash, and the calls for accountability aren't going away. And unless Singh can find a way to rebuild trust with Canadians, his time in politics may be running out. So, what do you think? Has Jagmeet Singh's alliance with Trudeau and his luxury lifestyle destroyed his credibility? Can he recover from the backlash, or is this the beginning of the end of his political career? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the biggest political stories in Canada. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.